Coach, we were talking before the game how you guys have been one of the best fourth quarter scoring teams in the league. Tonight that really showed. What was working for you guys in that final frame?
Well, just we picked up the sense of urgency, understanding that we need to do it on the defensive end of the floor. That second group came out there and did a great job of defending, contesting all shots, and then we finished possessions out with the rebounds, so it allowed us to get out on the break and go.
Was the spirit really good going into the fourth quarter? Did you sense that they had a comeback on the horizon?
Our guys' energy has been great, and we've seen it all year. They've competed all year, they've pulled together all year, and then they continue to do it by committee. I think they just did such a great job of pulling together, banding together with a high level of energy.
Another dominant performance by Paolo. What did you see from him tonight?
Exactly what we've said from the beginning when you were asked the question about why he should be the Rookie of the Year. I think there's a statement that he's made right there. He came into one of the huddles and talked about, Coach, let's go get it. You know, trust me with it, and I'm going to put everybody in the right position, and he did that. Between he, Markelle, Franz, Cole coming off the bench playing a great game. I thought they did just such a great job of continuing to fight and compete, which they've continued to do all year long.
And Cole Anthony got really hot there again down the stretch. It seems like he's got the right mindset right now. He knows what he wants to get to his spots.
Well, like Kobe had talked about earlier today, that mid-range, I think we found a time in the possessions that it was a clean look, it was the right look, and his ability to walk in there and step in there with confidence is what we've asked him to do.
Early in that fourth quarter, it seemed like you guys were really flustering Washington with that zone defense. Just what were you seeing from your group in those minutes?
No, I thought Oz did a fantastic job of mixing up the defenses, being able to change it up a little bit to get to shooters. Our guys did a great job of communicating. If you noticed, our bench was doing a fantastic job of communicating with those guys on the floor, knowing where Kispert was, finding shooters. And then, again, we did a great job of being able to finish the possession out with the rebound, which was, solidified our defense.
Early in the year, sometimes the zone defense was a little, off and on in terms of the effectiveness. Just have you seen the team grow with that? And I guess what does it say about the group that they're able to have that performance on that defense tonight?
Well, to not be able to do it, for quite some time, we hadn't, used it that often as of late. I think it was great that they bounced right back into it. Their level of communication was up. I thought our bench was fantastic in front of our defense, being able to communicate, talk where guys were going. And again, I thought it was a great change up by our coaches to be able to do that.
Everyone good? Thank you. Markelle, I'll start with you. You guys have been one of the better fourth quarter scoring teams all season. Tonight that really showed. What was working for you guys in that final frame?
Just executing and understanding what we have to do. Try not to turn over a ball and just get up a good shot. But I think more importantly, on the defense end, we locked in, limited them to one shot, got a few stops down the end. So again, I think when we're really locked in on defense, it makes offense very easy for us to be able to get out and run and get easy looks.
What was the spirit like between the third and fourth quarters? It seemed like you guys came out and really had a plan in place. Was the coaches just giving you the right encouragement during that time?
I think it was more so us understanding that, we know what we have to do, and we weren't satisfied with that first quarter. I think we had a great second quarter, so going into half, we understood what we had to do, and we understood that we had a great second quarter. And, again, our motto has been just worry about each quarter and try to win the quarter. So coming out, I think, P and everybody did a good job of just really locking in and understanding, we're trying to win this game. So, again, it's our mindset that we need to have, all four quarters.
And Paolo, you seemed ultra aggressive tonight. What did you see out there to help you get going?
Nothing specific. I just wanted to come out and just be aggressive. Make my presence felt. I think my teammates, they tell me that all the time. Just to look to do it more and have my presence be felt, especially inside around the rim. So just trying to do that and try and do everything else too. I think also just attacking the glass for me is a mindset I've been having. And usually, when I get a lot of rebounds, I do everything else. So kind of that's where it starts for me is getting on the glass. You
guys have shown great resilience all season to come back from deficits. What is it about this team that allows you guys to stay in games even if you fall behind by double digits?
Yeah, I think that's just what we've been doing all year. Being able to fight back, being able to walk teams down in the second half and pull out wins. I wouldn't say it's ideal. I think we should definitely work on, getting the better starts and not, falling behind so quick. But it's also a good thing to know that, you can go down 16, 15 in the second half and still come out with the win and lock in. So it was a good effort.
Markelle, it's award voting season. What would be your message to the voters as to why Paolo should be Rookie of the Year?
I mean, I think it just shows, points. He's a great team player. I don't think he's taking anything personal other than trying to do whatever he can to help this team win. But I think you just see it, playing both ends of the floor, being able to create, being confident and poised, to be a rookie. Unbelievable person as well. So, again, I think you can just see how our team's winning, especially from last year to this year. Obviously it's a lot of guys that contributed to that, but, picking him up was a big part of it. So, again, I don't really think it's, any discussion about it, but, of course, people got to vote, but, yeah.
Markelle and Paulo, this is for both of you guys. This fifth win in 7 games. Fifth win in 7 games. Just how important has it been for you guys to finish the regular season strong with having this strong in so far?
Every time we step out on the floor, it's to win. And especially for a guy like me who's been through injuries and everything, every time I step on the floor, I never take it for granted. And I try to spread that along to everybody on our team. So, again, our goal is to win, keep winning. That's always been our goal. We never step out on the floor to lose or try to do anything else but win. So, again, this is going to carry over to next season, and we're just getting extra reps of how we want to play and how we're trying to go out and win games.
Kind of touching back on that, how much you guys talk about having this carry over into next year? How much is that discussion between the team and the coaches and the players?
We talk about it a little bit, but we try to stay in the moment right now. I feel like a lot of teams and people try to, put themselves in a box as far as what they're trying to do next year or if they're trying to get picks or whatever. But I think we're doing a good job of worrying about, staying in the moment in this day and just winning the day and taking it one game at a time. But definitely our mindset is just to continue to build the way we want to play, all year long. It's love, man. I say it every time. It's like coming home. It feels like it's a home game for me. I got people in the stands. My family always comes out. So I love the DMV. So any chance I get a chance to show out and put on a show for the home fans, I love to do that.